Have you ever been walking at the mall and been mistaken for a Barbie doll? Well, if your Australian model Ducky thought, this odd occurrence is a reality. While the model nicknamed Black Barbie is taking the internet and fashion world by storm, her life wasn't always so glamorous. Ducky is a great example of how someone can go through judgment and hardship and come out on top. Meet Ducky Thought. Pretty gorgeous, isn't she? Before she was posing in front of flashing lights, Ducky was born on October 23, 1995, and went by the name Nia Dak Thought. She grew up alongside 6 other siblings and was raised in Melbourne, Australia. Ducky's parents had bravely taken their children to Melbourne after escaping South Sudan, a place ridden with dangerous war. In Australia, Ducky's father worked as a veterinarian. Her mother worked in childcare. As a child, Ducky enjoyed riding horses, being outside, and is a self-proclaimed country bum at heart. As Ducky grew up, she realized quickly that she wanted to become a model. She took her first step onto the proverbial catwalk at age 17 when she joined the cast of Australia's Next Top Model. Ducky believed this would be her big break, as it offered the winner of the competition a 1-year modeling contract with IMG Models, a trip to Paris, valued at $20,000, and an 8-page spread in the coveted fashion magazine Harper's Bazaar Australia. See, the stakes weren't high at all. While Ducky ended up coming in third, her time on the show wasn't easy. The stylist had a hard time caring for Ducky's hair correctly, which worked against her. Later, in an Instagram post, Ducky revealed that she was forced to cornrow her hair because the stylist had no idea what to do with her. This embarrassed Ducky, and she was sad to learn that professional stylists didn't know how to deal with hair like hers. In an interview with Teen Vogue, Ducky said that she felt like a joke when she was on the show, and the entire experience left her with low confidence. On top of all that, fans of the show and even colleagues spoke badly about the aspiring model and would say truly offensive things about her that she didn't deserve. This disheartening experience on Top Model led Ducky to play around with her hair throughout the rest of her modeling career. She told Teen Vogue magazine that she tried everything from shaving her head to rocking pink hair, whatever she thought would please the client. But in the end, this made her realize that being her complete self is what would help her feel confident and sexy. Once Ducky fully embraced this sentiment, her career took off, and people couldn't help but notice her raw, incredible beauty. While dealing with all the negativity and ignorance was hard for her, Ducky persevered and didn't stop pursuing her dream of modeling. Today, Ducky continues to inspire women to embrace their natural beauty and to be authentic themselves, no matter what other people think. Ducky now has millions of fans and landed a contract with New York Model magazine. She even strutted down the catwalk for Kanye West's fashion label Yeezy. She's also walked in the Victoria's Secret fashion show, Rihanna's Savage X Fenty, and much more. I don't know about you, but I can't wait to see what else Ducky accomplishes in her career. Ducky Thought isn't the only model to break the stereotypical model mold and make it to the top. Winnie Harlow. Model Chantel Brown Young, also known as Winnie Harlow, knows what it's like to be judged by the way she looks. Winnie was born with an autoimmune disorder called vitiligo, which causes patches of the skin to lack pigment. This condition left her looking different to other models, but that didn't stop her from showing her beauty off to the world. Sadly, Winnie was bullied a lot in school, but those mean kids are probably feeling pretty awful today because Winnie is killing the modeling game. Winnie has a massive following online and has walked for huge brands. But perhaps one of the model's most impressive feats is being the very first model with vitiligo to walk the catwalk in a Victoria's Secret fashion show. She inspires everyone to embrace their differences and love who they are. Deandra Forrest. Deandra Forrest is another model who knows what it's like to be judged by what she looks like. Deandra is an African-American model who was born with albinism, and she was the very first albino model to be signed to a major modeling agency. But before she accomplished the practically impossible, Deandra faced a lot of scrutiny and judgment growing up. As a kid, she was asked if she was adopted and was stared at and laughed at by strangers. Deandra worked hard to represent albinism with dignity and grace, and to help destroy the notion that people who looked like her were freaks. They are people just like you and me. Deandra has paved the way for other albino models, and more of them are coming out and showing the world how truly beautiful they are. Carmen Del Orfice. While the models mentioned in this video so far have been on the younger side, that doesn't mean that models of older ages aren't breaking the stereotypical model mold as well. Carmen Delorfiche is an incredibly stunning, successful model, and she's slightly older than your typical model. Let's just say she blows out at least 80 candles on her birthday cake. After a whopping 73 years of modeling and counting, Carmen is the longest working model in history. What's remarkable about Carmen is the fact that she doesn't attempt to hide her age to appear younger. She rocks her gray locks and beautifully aged face on magazine covers and major advertising campaigns, even at the age of 86. And with years of modeling and multiple hip surgeries behind her, there's not much stopping Carmen, even at 86 years young. Brunette Mafi. In 2017, a whole new kind of model stepped onto the scene. From across the room, Brunette Mafi doesn't look much different to other models you've seen in magazines. She has pretty brown hair, slender long legs, and a nice smile. But as you get closer to her, you'll see that Brunette has noticeably crossed eyes. This condition is officially known as strabismus, and it definitely makes Brunette stand out from the crowd. Pretty different, right? Despite this unique trait, Brunette never let it stand in the way of her modeling aspirations. In 2017, she was taken on by Storm Modeling, the same agency that represents Cara Delevingne, Cindy Crawford, and Kate Moss. While it's a little surprising to see the way her eyes look in photos at first, her condition doesn't take away from her beauty. If anything, it enhances it. It's so great to see a model embracing something different, turning it into something that makes her truly sensational. What's something different about you that you're proud of? Even if it's scary, sometimes sharing what's different about you helps connect us. We all have differences, and that's what makes the world such a beautiful place. Share your opinions in the comments. We'd love to start a conversation. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspirational videos. And be sure to give this video a like and share it with your friends. Stay on the bright side.